second. I'm just making sure I send this out to the squad on the other channel. How you guys doing though? If you guys are unaware, here in Australia, the system just dropped. So I'm going to be doing a live unboxing for you guys and doing like a quick little setup. It's going to be actually replacing my uh, Xbox One X there. I'm not going to put it there yet. That's going to be a separate video on putting it into into my system. But I will be doing an unboxing and a setup on my TV with it right now, and just to kind of get it, set up and stuff like that. Answer your guys' questions live. Get your guys' thoughts about it. See what it looks like next to a TV. How big is it in comparison? Because for me, it's in this, so I'm never going to see it. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you that may have it, next to your TV, at least you can kind of gauge what the size would be. So I want to make sure I can deliver that to you guys live here. But I do know that a lot of you have questions about it. So am I going to boot up? I'm going to boot up. We're doing a whole unboxing live setup of the console. Just so you guys, if you guys have questions, we can test those things out. Now, I don't believe I got my TV a couple years ago. I know it's a 4K TV, but I'm not 100% sure what the refresh rate is on the TV. So that may be that. And keep in mind, the setup that I have right now for my TV is super minimalistic, and I'll show you what I mean. I literally have nothing on the top of my. I'll show you what I'm talking about when you guys see it. It's like super clean. Like I don't have anything sitting on my entertainment system because all my gaming stuff is literally here. So, and that's in my studio here. So, I do want to show what it looks like though next to a TV. So for those of you that don't have a setup like this and just are going to be putting it next to your TV, you guys can have a reference point. But let's get this moving though. I'm gonna bring this out. I literally have this shit set up on a tripod so I can actually do this shit. But now I will be getting the PlayStation as well. But at the moment, I'm just doing the Xbox. I haven't actually ordered the PlayStation at all. Chill. I haven't ordered it at all yet, so I just want to let you guys know what's going on with that. But yeah, what's good though? How's everybody been, man? How's everybody doing? So just so you guys have a heads up, this is the setup, right? So this is the TV here. So like I said, there's nothing on this. Like I don't put anything on here. This is the TV here. So just so you guys have an idea that it's not really set up that way. Are you going to make a comparison video when you get the PlayStation? I mean, I will, but it's gonna be later, bro. Like I'm not. I probably won't be getting it anytime soon. I have a PlayStation, a PS4 Pro, but I play that very rarely because a lot of my best friends are on Xbox. So if I want to game with my friends, I'm usually on Xbox. So I don't want you guys to feel that I don't want the PlayStation 5 because I'll end up getting it anyways. And I'm actually really excited about the controller of that system for sure. But I think at the same time, knowing what I'm going to probably be playing more often earlier on, I was like, let me just do that first. And then, and there's obviously other people out there that are gamers, you know what I'm saying? So you'll have tons of content out there. But by the time I get the PlayStation 5, I think that it will, there'll already be so many people out there with content on it, you know what I'm saying? So actually, let me get my iPad real quick so I can actually see the chat because this shit is so difficult to actually look at. Um, so let me get the iPad real quick because I can see the chat better on here than trying to look at it on the phone because it's much smaller. By the way, man, we're almost at 1,100 subscribers here, which is really cool, man. So thank you guys so much. Let me just go here, turn this down. Toshi, you an asshole. My guy said them pants though. Hey, bro. So, guys, let me pull this out. So we got the Series X here. Bow. The box is it's actually not that big. It seems like it's maybe a little bit shorter than the Xbox One X box. I think the Xbox One X box was wider, if I remember correctly. So you can see the purple now, right, bro? The purple came through, bro. He said the box looks so much smaller on the PS5. It's not a big box at all. It's not a big box. Keep in mind though, I feel like, to be honest, I think the volume of both consoles are probably the same. And what I mean by volume is like the total space, because the PS5 is more narrow, but it's taller and wider. You know what I'm saying? This is essentially a rectangle. So pretty interesting. Now there is a really dope design cue, and I'll show you guys in this video. But when I film an actual video of me putting it in my setup, I'll show you that this right here is not what you think it is. This whole green section is actually really clever. It's not. I think it's so weird because every time I've seen a reviewer or somebody cover the console, they're like, "Oh, it's the fan." This is not the fan. I want to be very clear about that. I saw this at JB Hi-Fi. They have a model there. I'm like, but that's not the. It's bro. It's actually really clever, and that's probably the dopest design element of it, and I'll explain it when I show it. But let me get my. I want to see if they actually have what's it called for this. Yep, easy pull tab. Quick little pull tab on the side. Cool. Is there another pull tab on this side? There is. Real minimalistic. That's it. That's literally all that's holding this together, guys. Real simple. I'll bring this in closer for you guys. Let me flip this around. Flip this around for you because you don't have to look at me, right? You don't look at that neck, that head. Cool. Bow. So we got that set up. Looking crispy. Looking crispy. Cool. So yeah. We are gonna go ahead and open this up for you guys. Oh, there's two down here. All right, so we got one here. Boom. Okay, so there's 4 stickers total. Noted. Put this in this bag. All right. And we open this thing, guys. That's it. Look how clean the presentation is. Let me bring this up so you guys can check this out, bro. That's the presentation right there, guys. That's it. Simple. Simple and clean. Buy your dreams. Bars. Boom. Tough acting to acting. Let me know if y'all know what that is. Hallelujah. But yeah. Let me turn this back around for you guys. So this is the console right here. Let me just angle this back up. So we got the console. Let me bring this out. Boom. So the console, just pull this down for a second. As you can see, the actual size of it in comparison to my TV is, I mean, it's a good size, but it doesn't seem too ridiculous. Now, keep in mind, my whole setup is like super modern. So this fits the aesthetic much better than the PS5 would. And I think that's why when I was saying before, if you guys follow me on the other channel or on the Cyber Hype, when we were talking about it on the Cyber Hype, I was like, I don't like the aesthetic of the PS5, primarily because it doesn't fit my aesthetic in my house at all. You know what I'm saying? Like it would not go well. If I decided to put the PS5 or the Xbox out here, the PS5 would look ridiculous out here. You know what I'm saying? So just giving you guys a heads up of why I was saying that. But and then obviously we have inside of here power cable, HDMI. Bring these out. Now the power cable looks exactly like the Xbox One X. I'm not sure if it needs more power, if it's pulling more power, but if it doesn't, this will be great because I can literally just use my setup cable for my Xbox One X instead of having to wire this in the back. I can just plug this and replace it in my setup, which is cool. We got our controller in here with the AA batteries. Y'all know how I feel about that. I think they should have integrated batteries by now. But I do see the benefit, just in case the batteries do go out. You can switch them out real quick. You ain't got to plug a cable up to it, or, or if the battery goes bad, you don't have to buy an entirely new controller. So I do understand the trade-off of having AA batteries inside of this instead of an integrated battery like the PlayStation. But I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I think that's one thing that I do give the PlayStation 4 Pro a nod on over the Xbox One X is the integrated battery, because I don't like batteries. Like it's annoying. So we got that new controller. Now I'm keeping 1,000. I'm not gonna use this. I'm not going to use it, but the grip feels nice. The grip feels actually really dope on it. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has a little stubble action on here, but the camera's probably not going to focus on that. So, but it's a little stubble action. I'll be filming like a more high quality video of some of the stuff for you guys when I do my setup video of like putting it in my setup. The triggers feel good though. Like it feels good. Don't get it twisted. Let me see. I'm going to get my other controller for reference. So let me see if I have the other controller. Okay, so this is the other controller. So we have the older controller and I've never used this controller, by the way. I want to keep this 1,000. I've never used this controller, not one time. But the grip on here is not as pronounced as it is on the new one. You can kind of get an idea side by side, kind of what they look like. So this is the newer controller over here. Obviously, you can tell by the D-pad and obviously the share button in the middle. So you have that. The sticks themselves feel very similar. It doesn't feel like a huge departure. And then the triggers themselves aren't gloss. They have a little, dots and grips on here as well. So yeah, he said, I've got one. You don't need batteries. What do you mean? I've got one. You don't need batteries. What are you talking about, Willis? Now the controller that I use is the Pro controller. Now this isn't the second one. This is just the original one, but I will be getting the second one shortly. So this is one that I use often. Well, all the time when I game, I use this controller instead of the stock controller. So, but let's get this thing unboxed real quick for you guys, man. Because I do want to show this design element, and I think it's actually really interesting. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, the design's whack. And I just want to kind of show some of the simplistic nature of the design and how clever this shit is, I think. Sweet. Simple enough. Real clean. So you guys can kind of get an idea of what it looks like in comparison to the TV setup. So yeah. My guy said, you don't need batteries. So there's no batteries in here. So I just want to let you know that you need batteries. You need fucking batteries for this. It comes with batteries in the bag, right? But yeah, I don't think there's an integrated battery inside of this. But yeah. My guy said it looks cool, but I'm still gonna call PlayStation 5. Nope, you need a charge dock. Shake my head. Real quick. So let me bring this over here so you guys can actually see it. He said no batteries when you need if you have the USB connected. Yeah, for sure. But who's gaming with the USB connected? Let's see. So I want to show you this. So you see the green here? Every hole has green paint in it. And the green paint is either higher in the hole or lower in the hole the further you go outside of it. The fan is in there. The fan is black. You guys see the fan? So the green is not that. It's just because this dips in the paint, the green paint is higher or lower depending on where it is in the dip. It gives the effect of the green circle at angles. It's not actually the fan. This is the shit I'm talking about is subtle design, guys. Like the shit is actually really dope. So I just want to keep you guys, or let you guys know that that's something that I noticed when I saw it in the store. I was like, yo, that's actually crazy because the fan is black. You guys can see the fan in there. But it's the paint inside each of the holes that makes this illusion of a green circle there when there's actually no green fan. I thought that was actually pretty dope. So Really cool, really cool. Let me just answer some of these questions real quick before we actually plug this thing up. He said, search up right now controller charging dock from Venom. I mean, what are you talking about? What does it look like sitting on sideways? Great question. So sitting sideways looks like this. That's it sitting sideways, which I'm not opposed to either. It still looks clean. Again, it has feet on the side, so it's meant to sit that way, which is cool. It's gonna get, I mean, it's already getting fingerprints on it already, just the matte nature of the box itself. But it does look pretty cool. Look better vertical with the TV. I agree. I think because it doesn't feel so like, you know what I mean? But in my system setup is going to be a question of like thermal, just because of how my system is actually set up in my room. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to breathe well in that casing. But we'll do that for another video. But I will show you guys a comparison in size between the two, just so you guys have an idea of what that looks like. But yeah, obviously we got the USB on that side. On the back, so I can show you guys some of the ports over here. Bring this over here. We're gonna flip this thing around. Flip this thing around. Boop, boop. So these are the ports on the back. So you guys are aware of what's going on. Let me wrench this down. Boom. So we got two USBs. I believe these are USB 3.0s. I would assume so. We got our storage slot here, HDMI out, power, LAN. Now, what I do want to kind of get an idea on, because I'm not 100% sure, is these here. I want to know if it's possible to run a RAID off of the Xbox, because that would be really cool. If you could run a RAID drive, if you guys are unfamiliar of what RAID drives actually are, RAID drives are a hard drive that have multiple drives in them that you can set up to have either backups, a backup copy of the shit, or you have the ability to set up the drives for speed. So I want to know if that's the case, if you can set it up as that. He said, I think the PlayStation hasn't dropped in Australia yet. I don't think it's dropped yet here, not that I know of. But I did want to let you guys know that that's what's going on with this. I just wanted to see, though, I want to test it, though, to see if it does work with a RAID drive, because I think that could be really dope if it does have RAID drive support. You know, now one thing I do want to try to, I want to see if other companies do, is on this, if they come up with an expansion slot that's a cable adapter, that would be dope. So what does that mean? It would essentially, on one end of a cable, right, slot in to the PCIe slot inside, but the other side be a cable that goes directly to a larger SSD or a RAID drive, something like that. So you have direct access to the PCIe and it can connect directly to a hard drive. I think that could be super dope if somebody can do that. I'm not 100% sure if Xbox is opening this up for third-party developers to create stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But this could be dope if somebody does decide to do it. Let me know if you guys think that would be interesting. But I think if that could be a situation, whether through here or through USB, that could be a really cool thing if they do allow that. So let me just pull up the chat real quick, just to see if there's any more questions before we plug this thing up. Now, keep in mind, like I said before, if you guys are just now tuning in, one, welcome. But two, I will be doing a couple of videos with this. One, obviously the unboxing here too will be more of including in my setup in my actual studio. So that'll be a separate video because there'll be a lot of finagling with where my Xbox One X is sitting right now in that studio setup, and I'll show you guys that in a second. But two, the only reason I'm doing this particular video right now, so you guys can, one, see the setup, see how the setup is, and also what it looks like in a actual home environment. I don't game on my TV or game out here, so I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that ahead of time. So when I set this up and plug it up, it's not how I would cable manage it. I'm just plugging it up so I can show you guys what this looks like. And I'll actually show you guys the studio setup of where it's actually going to be going. Because for those that haven't seen my setup for my other YouTube channel, you guys probably have no context of what I'm talking about. So this is my actual studio, right, for YouTube. But it will be sitting here. So it will be replacing the Xbox Series, Xbox One X. I swear I hate their naming system. And then obviously when I get the PS5, if it will fit in here, because I don't believe that it will, I might have to figure something else out. Obviously the Switch is up there. I might have to figure this whole situation out with once I get the PS5. Toshi's 100% correct. I enjoy gaming, but I'm not a gamer like that, guys. Like I play it from time to time, but I'm definitely not a hardcore gamer by any stretch of the imagination. So I don't want you guys to think like, oh, he's a gamer. He's gonna give us gamer tips. Bro, I'm as basic as it gets, bro. Like I enjoy gaming, it's fun, but if you guys are looking for like the latest and greatest in gaming tips and shit like that, I'm probably not the guy to deliver that. But so this is the setup in here. So when I was saying I'm going to be doing another video, let me actually close this fucking window because it's bright as shit in here. Do this real quick and just turn on the actual light real quick. All right. So when I get the video for the setup video, I'm going to show you guys how I set this up. The Xbox Series X has the same power cable. So I actually can just remove this and put this one in. I don't know if I'm gonna have to adjust heights on these though to accommodate the new console because the console is a little bit thicker. So I might have to rearrange this, but I don't know if the PS5 will fit. I don't know if it'll fit. If I lay it sideways, I don't think it's gonna fit in here. What do you guys think? What do you think? Let me know. Do you think it will fit in here? Do you think the PS5 will actually replace this in this space? Because I don't think it will. I don't know if it will. But the Series X, these fucking names. I swear to God, Xbox, fix your damn names. The One X definitely is a smaller system. Let me bring this out though, so you guys can have a comparison next to it. Let me bring this out here, so you guys can have a comparison in size between the two consoles. So if I do stand this upright, you guys can see they're about the same height. They're about the same height as consoles go. Obviously, this is much wider. So I do want to make sure you guys are aware of that as well. It is much wider. But as far as height goes, so length, it should fit in my setup fairly easily. You know what I'm saying? You can remove a shelf and have the Series X and PS5 standing vertical next to each other. I could do that. That's actually not bad. Who wrote that, by the way? That's actually really clever, guys. You guys are thinking outside the box. The Xbox. That was corny. Whatever. Don't at me. Who thought of that, by the way? I want to give you that kudos, bro. That's actually really dope. Come on, chat. The chat on my shit is hella slow. But anyways, that's actually really dope. So yeah, that's what it kind of looked like next to each other. Let me set that up. Big Willie. Big Willie. I think I know who that is. What up, Big Willie? But yeah. Imprez, what up, bro? Imprez said me. Me. All right, so let me put this, I'll just put this to the side for now. And we'll start the setup of this. I'll just use the new console controller for now. But like I have a connection box inside of here for the HDMI. So guys, don't go super Zod on me. I'm not gonna overly cable manage this and make it super neat. Like I said, it's gonna be going in my cabinet. So I do want to let you guys know that that's where it's gonna go. So if you guys are like, man, your cable management sucks, I'm like, yeah, I know, bro, but this is not where it's gonna live. Let me see if I can just at least throw it out the back. Maybe I can throw it through the back the other way. It'd be easier on this side. This is like the worst. This is the worst unit to cable manage. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Like it looks good, but trying to cable manage this mug is crazy. But it still didn't even go through. Let's see if it worked this time. If not, we're just gonna have to do it through the drawer. All right, we're doing it through the drawer. It is what it is. We'll just do it through the drawer for now. All right, so we'll do it through there for now. I will unplug the Apple TV. Okay. So we got at least the preliminary setup. HDMI is plugged in. Power is on. And let's put some batteries in this hoe. Gina said, Donna Xavier, will you buy a PS5? I will buy a PS5. It won't be anytime soon, though. Like I was saying before, I play my PS4 Pro quite a bit. I mean, I used to play it quite a bit, but the majority of my friends are playing on Xbox. So I got an Xbox, and I actually prefer playing on Xbox, even though there are a lot of cool games that come out on PlayStation. So I like both consoles. I just prefer playing on Xbox. All right, let's see the setup. Turn this TV on. All right, first boot. First boot, guys. Well, we got 400 people in this thing, man. Welcome. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is my first live here on this channel. If you guys want to see more Xbox content for the setup and stuff like that after this, when I actually put it in my studio, consider subscribing. Follow your boy here. And if you guys are into anime content, a lot of you guys may be coming over from Absolutely Geeked, which is my geek culture channel, which is essentially was actually a tech channel before it was a geek culture channel, just so you guys are aware. We were doing tech over there for a year before I started doing any anime content. Okay. I know there's no Apple TV there. Unknown. All right, let's see. Game console was detected. Da 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 da. Yes, my TV is 4K. Cool. So we got the Xbox splash screen already. Fire. Let's see how long this setup process is. Can somebody put a timer on to let me know how long it takes? My dad said, how did you get the Xbox? I live in Australia. So it launched today. I pre-ordered it when the pre-orders dropped. I went into JB Hi-Fi, which is essentially like the Best Buy here, to grab it. Bro, I went in at 9 a.m. to pick up my pre-order, and I swear nobody was there. Like it was empty. So I guess the benefit of being in Australia is anytime there's like any type of drop, it's not that crazy actually. It's actually pretty chill. Okay, so this initial splash screen was pretty long. Who has a timer? Can somebody let me know what the timer is looking like right now? If somebody's timing this thing, I'd appreciate it. Man, I'm in the UK and can't get a hold of one. Bro, I mean, I get it. My answer 28 seconds. Okay. Let me get my phone real. Oh, I'm on my phone. Ooh, how can I do this? Oh, my iPad. I was like, bro, how am I gonna do this? I'm on my phone. Oh, chill. All right. We're gonna bring out the iPad real quick. All right. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right. I know. I'm in like a singing mode right now, guys. So if I just start humming out of nowhere, I apologize. I know you guys are probably like, bro, we're here for the games, not for the melodies. And I'm like, look, I apologize. But try again. Try again. Sign in. Let's go. Okie dokes. All right, let's see if it'll notice. All right. Cool. Next. I don't need this. Let's just exit this out. There should be a console set up, right? All right, let's see. There should be a console set up in here, right? I believe so. Settings. Consoles. Set up a console. Boom. Set up a new console. Boom. All right, here we go, guys. Join. So it's connecting directly to my Wi-Fi network through here. My dad said, "Thanks for your code." I know, right? It's all good, bro. I know. People are like, "Bruh, you trash." Hey, let's go. Connected. Yay. All right, so it's set up in the US, but I need to change this to Australia. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna, let me see. Let's just change this to Australia for now and see if that will stick. And then let me just turn this away so you guys don't see all the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta make sure y'all don't see the extra setup. You know what I'm saying? He's like, his console is now paired with my phone. Hey, man. All right, so let's update. Boom. Sweet. So it's doing an update right now. So we'll see what's going on with that, and then we'll go from there. To be honest, I can pay 500 quid for another Xbox. You say you can't? Is that what you're saying? Don't do Inter 7 load? Nah. Instant on. I'm cool with that. Um, Obviously, they're out of the passkey situation. I'll do. I really don't need that, do I? Or maybe I do. I'll do that. Let's see. We'll do that. Sweet. So when remote feature is turned on, phone will communicate with the console when you want to install new games remotely to the console. That's cool. I'm down with that. So you can have a remote setup. I'm pretty sure you can do that on the Xbox One X as well. Let me know if you guys can do that. My guy said, once I do this whole setup, I'll go back to the chat because seeing the chat on there, I really wish that YouTube could just learn from Twitch, like just figure out y'all chat. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's great. No thanks. Okay. We'll put this in. Just put YouTube. Next. No, I don't want no published offers. Do you guys actually do that to keep in touches? Do you guys check those? Uh, my guy said, "Can you read this, please?" I mean, I'm trying to do this and read this weird little chat. If you guys have ever done live on an iPhone, the chat is like this big, and it's like two entries high, and then it disappears. So we're doing a setup right now. All right, cool. Let me go back to the actual chat with you guys. See what's going on. Let me bring this over here. Can I actually refresh this, please? Thanks. 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 Come on. First of all, bro, we have 626 people in this thing right now. You guys are lit for that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. My guy said, like your cut, G. I appreciate it. All right, so we got, I really want that Xbox. Johnny Blader said, ho from Italy. Hey, what up, bro? What's poppin' Italy in this thing? What's good? My guy said, like your cut. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, is it so weird that I'm like, you guys are seeing me, see me? It's like a meception thing going on right now. Who has a timer, guys? I asked you guys if you guys had a timer. What's the timer looking like right now for the entire setup so far? Who has that count? Who has that count? AirPods run out of battery. I mean, it should be good. 7 minutes? Mannix at 7 minutes, cool. How did you get it? I live in Australia, guys, so it dropped. Let me just unpair this really quick. I'm gonna unpair that. It should pair back to my phone over here. It might disappear really quick. All right, we should be back. Do I sound better now? Is it connected to my headphones? I just want to make sure if it is or not. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't the case. Let's turn the Bluetooth off for now. But yeah, my guy said Tower of God is trash. B. GTA Online won't be affected. What do you say? Man, the chat is going Zod right now. Hold on, really quick. He said, not a fan, but insanely fast update. Wow. Bro, the update is crazy, right? I was about to say the same thing. If you guys have done updates on the Xbox One X, bro, that shit. Toshi knows. He knows what's up, bro. You could do that and go take a nap. So the update's actually pretty quick, bro. Manic Meek says 8 minutes right now, and the 8 minutes is from me starting the entire process of setup. My guy says, what time is it for me? It is 10:42 a.m. on Tuesday morning for me here. Joe says it says LA, bro. I know what it says because I put it in there. He said, how do you get it today? Like I said, I'm in Australia, so that's how I got it today. And thank you guys, man. We have 704 people watching, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, so the Series X, where's the What X at? Just so you guys have an idea of size again. This thing is dusty. Let me wipe this thing off. But just for a size comparison again to them, so you guys can see what that looks like. I'll switch that over here so you guys can get an idea of what the size difference is on them. They're essentially the same exact height. And that's obviously including the little stand on the bottom that is integrated into the system. So it does say it's time to update. So we got the update popping. My Xbox app just did a notification real quick. My guy Flex said, are you gay? I am not. Let's see, I'm still on Monday. Shadow, I know, bro. I'm in the future. Bro, I'm in the future, my guy. We in the future, bro. SW Cam said, laugh my ass at you goofy. I'm super goofy, bro. Super goofy. All right, cool. Let's see. Boom. Welcome, Nougat Prime. Nougat Prime. That's how we get down in this thing. So let's see what we got. Let's update your controller. Oh, my controller needs an update. Oh, I didn't know. Does your guys' controller update? My controller updating. Is that a new situation? I don't know. So for you gamers that are out there, you guys like, yeah, bro, controller updates all the time, my guy. But let me know. Let me know. Let's see. Is tomorrow the Xbox launch? I think it's tomorrow for sure. John said, nougat. Yeah, that sounds like something from like a 300 movie. Like if I was like a warrior, like Spartacus, or something. Nougat. Yeah, that's hilarious. Com says, "Why am I in Australia? Because that's where I live, my guy. That's where I live, my guy. It's a cool country. I've been living here for almost 4 years now, man. It's been amazing, great. Um, like I said, I love nuggies. I don't know what that means, but hey, it's a Samsung Crystal 4K UHD. I believe so, but I believe so. I'm not 100% sure. If you guys are huge TV connoisseurs out there, let me actually see because it should say on the back of the actual monitor itself. It is. Let me pull this panel out. It is. Man, see the AirPods just dropped out your boy ear real quick. All right. Oh my God, I really hate the names of TVs. This is a UA55 MU7000W. Can somebody look that up? It's a UA like, you know, 55 MU7000W. What does that even mean? We're going to look that up right now on the back of the back. Let's see. Samsung UA55. What is it? UA55. No, bruh. Let's see. Let's make sure I read that shit correctly. I know my booty's in y'all face. MU, that's what it is. MU, bruh. MU. So this one is 55-inch QLED. Let's see what the specs are on this thing, so you guys have a better concept of what's going on. Sorry, the page you requested is not available. Oh, what? I mean, it's probably because it's an older TV for sure. Let me see if there's a. I just want to make sure I get the right specs for you guys to see what this TV is actually supported. All right, so we got an update on that. Cool. Look at Prime. You found a setting for your last Xbox, including system preferences, ease of access, supply settings. That's fine. Cool. Now the question is, what do I download? Right? We'll do this. Let's see. No thanks for now. We'll just do that for now. I don't want to have to go through all that with you guys. Keep display at 4K. Take me home. Whoa. Okay. So, I mean, it obviously, so how long did that take, guys? Let me know. That's a full setup situation. There's no need to buy 120 hertz TV. Monitor still, since most games don't. Hold on, let me see. Since most games don't have 120 frames per second. So here's the question. Is the frames per second the equivalent as refresh rates, right? Because the refresh rates on displays don't necessarily have to match your frames per second of the game, correct? Because I don't think that's a necessary thing, correct? Because it's just how fast the display refreshes, correct? I just want to make sure for you high end gamers out there that do that. I just want to know what that situation looks like. But I do want to get what the hertz reading is on this TV. But I haven't found a spec sheet because it's been a couple of years. Let me see. It's so annoying that because it's older, it doesn't have that information on here, and I can't find it. Let me see if there's like a review situation. There's probably a review on the TV as well. The stream is 720p. Your TV 60 hertz. Awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. So let me see if I can get. Ooh, I don't actually have a particular game on here yet. So let's see if I can. So you have updates still? Let's update these really quick. Okay, that was weird. All right. Awesome. How long was that, guys? How long was the initial setup of the system? Let me know. My guy said 200 frames per second or go home. I mean, I am home, bro. 420 frames per second, you need 120 hertz. Let's see, 14 minutes from start to finish. 13. I got 14 and 13 is what people are saying. Did the Xbox come out in Australia? It did. It is here. We exist. My guy said 5 hours left. Ooh, did the Xbox come out in Australia? Yep. Play Rocket League. Bro, I've actually never played Rocket League, guys. Is it really dope? I haven't played it. I have not played it. Let me see. I actually want to get. Let me download a game that I know I already bought. I actually don't want to do that. Let me just go to the store. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Wow, why the hell did I spell it like that? All right, let's do. So I'm gonna install this and see how long this takes. I'm answering you guys' questions. Like I said, buy Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably end up buying it off stream. Um, so yeah. All right, so we're gonna install 9 things that. Um, shit, my fucking legs are mad. Um, my guy Bob said, "What is your job?" My job is this. I am a content creator. That is my job. That is my job. I appreciate you guys, man, for tuning in, man. We got 700 people in this thing. I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to watch more content that's going to be coming on the Xbox Series X, primarily, I'll show you while this is doing its thing. Um, can I just install all? Yes, install. Cool. Um, as I go back in here, so I will be moving this thing into here. We're going to be putting it into this case. It should theoretically fit in here right now without any adjustment. However, somebody did say, hey, maybe you should take out maybe this shelf. I could put this up a little higher. And that way, when I get the PS5, I can literally just run them both vertical. I could do that. The only problem is how I cable managed these already. These are cable managed with holes in the back. So you guys can see, I had to cut holes in them. So I kind of don't want like this hole just kind of gaping there, which would kind of be a little annoying. But yeah, it'd be pretty interesting to have that set up in here with that. So I will be doing more content on that. Obviously, we got the iPhones coming out this week as well. Mini and the Pros. That's coming out on Friday here. So I'll be doing content on those as well. So if you guys want to catch that information, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, bro. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, check your Xbox settings, please. Um, My Xbox settings. Why? Why do I need to check my settings? Renee hates Johnny. Really wants me to check my settings. Um, if this is your job, how much daddy's money are you getting? How much daddy's money? What? What are you talking about, bro? Do you know? This is hilarious, guys. Hey, for those that follow me on my other channel, can you inform my mans that I'm not a child? Uh, I'm not a child. But yeah, um, yeah, it's downloading right now. So installing all this right now. So we'll get that sorted once that's all installed. Huh. Install you. So that does say it's optimized for Xbox Series X and S. So you know, just saying. I'm just saying it might be really interesting to test that out live. But we'll see how fast my internet allows that hoe to download. Interesting though, when you go to hardware, that the little logo is still a Xbox One X. The actual logo here is a One X and not the Series X, which they probably are going to need to change. Um, Legends, I want to know if it runs 120. I mean, that's the thing. My what's it called? My TV doesn't run at 120 frames a second, so I'm not 100% sure. You see, you about to pass Dylan out of the game. I know. Well, I already had the pass. I mean, because I've already had the games already, so it's just re-downloading them. I didn't buy it separately. Or I didn't just buy it, anyways. Let me see. Cool. Hold on. Where is it at? Okay, it's just in the queue. I just want to get the what's it called? So the multiverse stuff just dropped. I forgot that that just dropped. Play optimized games. Yes, definitely. What's your other channel? My other channel is Absolutely Geeked. So we do primarily reactions and anime content over there. It started out as a tech channel initially. It was called Absolutely Tech back in the day. And then when I started doing reactions and stuff like that too, like Dragon Ball Super and stuff like that, it kind of just switched more to anime content. Um, so yeah, check my display settings. Okay, I know you guys are really adamant on that. So 60 hertz does not support 120. So it won't play games at 120 frames per second. Your TV setup does not support HDR10 for gaming. HBR won't be shown in HDR. That's fine. I don't game on my TV anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, obviously it does support all the other stuff. It just doesn't support HDR10. So 10-bit, 50, 60 hertz were cool. 4K, 8-bit, cool. So yeah. Let's see. Check other resolutions. Okay. Let me go back. I got you. I got you, my guy. I got you, my guy. Yeah. 4K, UHD, 1080p, 720p. That is it. That is it. So I've definitely color bit. Video fidelity, I can do 36-bit, which is 12-bit. I could do that if I want. Um, Sub-Zero said, "Can you see me? I can see you, my guy." Yes. Uh, Paul Morris and pay like 3,000. No thanks. What? Talking about get a PC. I mean, that's cool, but like I don't game enough to spend $3,000 on a computer. Like I don't game enough for that. But I get it. I understand. I understand for the hardcore gamers out there, but yeah, I'm not a hardcore gamer like that. We playing Sega Dreamcast and Mars. Okay. Fire. Fire. Play GTA. That's what I need to download, by the way, is GTA. But yeah, so we got 16 minutes to download Borderlands 3. I have a couple more questions and then we'll wrap this stream up for now. Unless you guys really want me to wait until this completely downloads and then we can play something. What do you guys want to do? Let me know. Let me know. Golly Gamer says, say my name. So wait, what games do you play? GTA, obviously. Let me cue GTA up, by the way, because I want to get that down. We will see you play. See me play? Get Forza 4. Let's see. How locked down are you down under? Bro, I've in Queensland where I live on the Gold Coast, we haven't been in quarantine since June because we've had no cases since June. So we've been pretty solid up here. Yeah, I know, man. It kind of sucks. I feel bad for people that wanted to get an Xbox and couldn't because of obviously the state of the world right now. But I think the other crazy part too is uh, people taking advantage of people that wanted the Xbox or the PlayStation 5 and are just reselling it like a crazy amount. I think that's really trash. Um, Chewy said, "I got one. Fire, dope, dope. Get Minecraft. I don't know if Minecraft is what I want to. If that's what I want to get. I'm not a Minecrafter. I'm not a crafty. You know what I mean? He said, get a new PC, and that might be the best setup I've ever seen. Like a 3090 i9. Yeah, see, I wouldn't probably do an Intel anyways. I would probably move away from Intel. I'd probably just go AMD on the processor side of things. But that's just me. Um, Fortnite? No, bro. I did that. I did that once. I played that for a little bit when Fortnite first started getting popping, and that wasn't my game, my guy. It wasn't my game. Bitch, ain't nobody talking to you. So yeah, I wish I was better at something like that. PS5 will be coming though, just not anytime soon. Not anytime soon, anyways. Xbox is better than PS5. I mean, you probably just like it more. You know what I'm saying? You probably it's your preference. You know what I mean? Battlefield is in EA Play. Okay. I have no idea. Is it? Could it be? Will it be? I don't know. Will it be? Can you show the console? Yeah. Boom. That is the console right there, guys. So that's right next to the Xbox One X. So you guys can kind of get a size comparison between the two. But yeah. But yeah, Cyberpunk is the game, guys. Cyberpunk's the game. Um, so we got the One X right here and the Series X right here, obviously. But I just like the fact that they're the same height. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for that for sure. Ready for your 12 Pro Max review, Justin? I'm excited. I have both coming. I have the Mini and the Pro Max coming as well. I think I will be keeping the Mini, to be honest, unless the battery life is just terrible. Then you know, X Ninja, what up? Um, you don't have a PS4? Yeah, I do. I have a PS4 Pro. This is so for those that are just jumping in now. This is not my setup. This is just my living room. I actually don't game on my TV. So my entire setup in my studio is where everything is usually set up. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like next to a TV just so you guys can kind of get an idea of scale, you know, what it looks like in a living room, something like that. That way you guys have a better reference because my studio setup is not ideal. It's not ideal, an ideal scenario for most. So I just wanted to make sure you guys had an idea of what it looked like. Roblox is a good one on the Xbox. Dope. Jedi Fallen Order sounds fire. They said it looks good. Yeah, bro, it doesn't look bad. I like it, but I think also it fits the aesthetic of my place. So, which is why I was. It is heavy. It definitely is heavy. It definitely feels more substantial than the One X, but it would make sense though. The volume is probably double, maybe triple. GW said tour of studio. All right, we'll go back in there really quick. While this is downloading, we got. Let me just make sure we got what. We still got a lot of time. This just at an hour. I'm telling you right now, guys. This is the Australian internet that we have to deal with. All right, just know, just know. So yeah, this is the studio. This is where all the magic happens. That's the main camera that I'm using right now, which is the Blackmagic Pocket 6K. All of my streams and CyberHype stuff is recorded on the Panasonic GH5S. This is my monitor setup. And then as far as the games and stuff over here, the Xbox sits there. PlayStation PS4 Pro is there. Switch is there. But because the new consoles are a little bit bigger, I got to figure this out because the PS5 will not. I don't think it's going to fit there, guys. As bad as I want it to fit there and be clean, it's just not going to. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. The X here in Australia, I think is 750 Australian dollars, which is roughly about the same if you like, depending on the states where you are living in the states and the tax in the state that you're buying the Xbox in, it should be about the same. It's roughly about the same. So there's that. But yeah, the Borderlands situation is going to take a while to download because of how slow it's downloading right now. And it's a 61 gig game, so that makes a lot of sense. Put this over here so I can chat with you guys for a little bit. How are you doing early? So here in Australia, it's out already. It's out already here in Australia, so that's why. Sorry, I saw the console on eBay selling for $974. Whew. Bro, that's just trash, guys. I just want to be honest, man. I understand that people want to take advantage of moments, and they're like, "Oh, it's a business opportunity," but that's trash, guys. I'm not even a gamer like that. And there's no way I could let myself buy a console knowing I don't want it to sell it for double. That's just trash. That's trash. Because people that are really into this shit, that really want to play, that are really into that shit, you're now gouging them. Like that's just trash. That's whack. I'm sorry. So if you know anybody that's like that, or so like, oh well, I'm trying to get get that extra money. That's ass, bro. Like that's trash, my guy. Like that's actually trash. It's one of those things like sneakerheads have known about that whole shit for the longest. Like we have people that will buy sneakers because of the hype and then they'll sell it. And it's like, but some people like me, like I love sneakers, right? But I buy them shits to wear them. I don't buy it to be like, oh, I got it now. I'm gonna sell it for double. Like, look, I'm not saying you can't make your money how you want to make your money, but in a time like this where you already know it's gonna be constrained due to COVID, it's like, come on, bro, that's trash, bro. So for those of you that didn't get your hands on one that really wanted it, whether it be this or the PS5, and you see motherfuckers out there reselling either one of them for more than double, I feel for you, bro. That shit's ass. That shit is trash. That shit makes me feel sick. That's just not it. Does it Windows mode? What's that? How heavy is it? Bro, I feel like it's almost double the weight. If I were to guess. Nope, don't do that. No, I lied. No, I think it's lighter, actually. I think I lied to you guys. I think it's lighter. I think it's just because it's so awkward. It's such a bigger. No, guys, it actually might be the same. It might be the same. I might have just lied to you guys. I think it's the same. I don't have. I don't have a scale. I don't have a scale. Actually, I think I do. Hold on. I might have a scale. I might have a scale. I'm not sure if this shit works. Let me see. No, this is dead. It's dead. That didn't work. Sorry, guys. I thought I was on to something, and I wasn't. Gift said, "Are you gay?" I am not. I get asked that all the time, so I guess I'm loved by both. It is what it is. But no, I'm not. But yeah, what kind of TV do you have? It's a Samsung. What was it, guys? It was a Samsung UA55 MU7000W because TV names are trash. That's why. I hate the way people name TVs. Stupidest. Oh yeah, this is the Sony X9000W. Bro, just can you name it something so we can just have a name instead of a phone number or a longitudinal coordinate? Like it's just really weird, bro. What is the OS? It's actually the OS is actually almost exactly the same. It feels the same. It feels super snappy though, to be honest with you. Um, I just wish I had stuff already pre-installed on it, which there's no way for that to happen. And because I'm streaming right now too, I think it's also hurting. Um, does it have Windows mode? What is Windows mode? Can you guys elaborate for me so I can show you guys? Um, look for the batteries for the scale, bro. The batteries, I don't have extra batteries for that scale. Okay, so Paul Morris actually did some research. Let me shout him out real quick. He said Xbox One X height is 236. Um, let me see. Approximate weight is 8.4 pounds. Okay. So we'll see what he says for so the console weighs maybe half a pound more, the new one than the old one. So Paul Morris, thank you so much for showing the community that, bro. I appreciate you. You're a legend for that. Thank you so much. Um, cool. Yeah. Um, oh, it's 8.4. Got it. 8.4 to 9.8. Yeah. So about a pound and a half, which is probably why I was like, and I think because this is already wider, it's deceiving. It's like, oh, well, it should be, you know what I'm saying? Install Windows 10 on this. Bro, can you do that? Is that a possibility? Because that was something that we were talking about on the Cyberhype podcast was like, it'd be dope if you could run PC games on it just by installing Windows 10 on like it just made sense to me. It's like it's running Windows 10 already. It's just reskinned with this overlay, right? Uh, Windows mode like run Windows 10 applications, Steam, Epic. It doesn't work USB mics. It might be. I mean, it has the performance, which is dope, right? Um, Disloudness. You know what? Let me see. I think I might have an Xbox game. I have Red Dead Redemption. What other games do I have? Ooh, should I play Odyssey? Because I have the disc, but it's got to install it. Um, this is gonna take time to install. Actually, you know what? If I install this, do you want to see how long it would take to install? Um, can you transfer your games from the Xbox One X to the Series X via LAN? I would assume so. I wouldn't put it past it. I just don't have I don't have my power cord for this. It's actually literally cable managed behind that shit that's in there. Um, how much gigabytes do you have? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's go back into system. Let's go to storage. So 802 is what you have available out of a terabyte. So the OS itself is taking up essentially 200 gigs, which is kind of wild to think about. Um, I wonder, I that's so weird to think about, like that the OS for the game system takes up 198 gigs. Is that wild? Like considering the fact that Windows 10 doesn't take up that much space. Really interesting. Controller is here. So we got the controller there. I actually really like the grip on the bottom. The grip feels really nice. It feels really good. The older controller, the regular controller, has grip, but it's way softer. I've never used this controller, by the way. This is the one that came with my Xbox One X, and yeah, this one feels so much better. Quick resume disk loudness. Let me see. Um, He said no because of all the ads and display of games and features. Yeah, but I believe with that as well, though, isn't that predicated on your internet connection? Because I would believe that you wouldn't have any ads if you had no internet connection, correct? So I don't think that that would take that much space. And those are just images. It's not actual, you know what I'm saying? Images are very small, like they're in the kilobytes of size. Um, why so many space? Windows 10 only 50 gigs. I don't know, bro. PlayStation 5 is the same. Because PlayStation 5 is what 800 and something gigs because of the custom drive that they have, and then I think they have about 600 gigs available. So both operating systems are around 200 gigs, which is kind of wild to think about. Um, let's see. How do you pair a second controller to the series? That is a good question. Um, I would assume hitting this button here and maybe this button here, maybe. Yep, that was it. That was it. Cool. I prefer my Pro controller anyway, so and this is the first Pro controller. I'm gonna end up getting the second one. Um, that was easy. Cool. Let's see. What is your favorite? What do you say? What is your favorite Xbox game you've ever played? Yo, I'm gonna surprise you guys because I'm not a gamer like that. So honestly, I think my favorite game. Look, I think GTA 5 is in a situation of its own because of one, the replay value is so high, and I just think the comedy in the game is awesome. Um, I love the Borderlands series a lot. There's just something about the game that I really enjoy. I know it's not the best shooter. I know it's not the best graphics, but I feel like it's super unique and I think it's super fun to play. So I like that, and I love the comedy in that game. The comedy is hilarious to me. Um, Visually, the game that I was like, oh my god, about was actually Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I thought it was gorgeous. I did like Red Dead Redemption 2 quite a bit, and I thought it was really pretty as well. But for whatever reason, I personally think Odyssey was more enjoyable to play. And it was like a more enjoyable game to play for me, and it was just really pretty. I just thought it was a really pretty game. Um, what else is dope? I did play Just Cause. I did play Just Cause, the most recent one, and I thought that was super fun. But yeah, look for network transfer. Well, the network transfer though would make sense if my other console was on the network, right? Which it isn't at the moment. Uh, Borderlands 3 on an AMD graphics card looks amazing. I would imagine, bro. I would imagine. I mean, I liked it on the One X as well. Like graphically, I like the way that it looks. So why aren't you playing now? I'm actually installing. I'm installing the games. I literally just did the setup and now it's just installing. So, and unfortunately, being in Australia, the internet here is grade A garbage. So you know. Did you get any games with it? I did not. The game that I want is Cyberpunk. I will probably end up getting Valhalla probably today or tomorrow. But I'm not. I'm not really. I watched some of the gameplay and it looks like Odyssey to me. It looks like Odyssey. Um, regardless if it's, obviously a different character and all that stuff, and the story's different, but it looks like Odyssey. It doesn't look like a brand new a brand new type of title to me. I don't know. That's just what it felt like, and maybe that's just my inexperience with the games. But it doesn't feel next gen to me. As crazy as that may sound, coming from Odyssey. But would you recommend a second controller? Um, Maybe. I mean, if the original controllers are cool for you, I mean, I'm not sure if you need an additional controller for friends, but I like the way this regular controller feels. Like it actually feels really good. It's the grips though. I think is what I like. The grips feel good, but I feel like Xbox really got their controller solid from the get go. Like I feel like they've really had a good handle on things. I do like. Actually, is this? I mean, the new controller is about the same weight as it's close to it, anyways. Or maybe my weight scaling and my is off. Maybe I'm off, but I do like the basic controller. I like the pro controllers though, just because of the ability to change your thumbsticks and shit like that. I like that type of thing because I don't really care for the regular thumbsticks. Um, they should have done a day one edition controller. You know what? I was thinking that as well. I was thinking that as well. I think that was a lost opportunity. They could have done that. Um, PS5 is not out yet. No, it's not out yet. But I mean, the PS5 I'll end up getting. Look, guys, like I have to one get stuff that I think my audience wants to see, and also things that I'm going to keep. I buy things because I like them, and also want to showcase and maybe answer questions for you guys here on YouTube. So with that being said, the PS5, even though I have a PS4 Pro, I play my PlayStation every once in a while, right? The last time I played it was when Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. And before that was Spider-Man. Like that's how much more I play the Xbox than the PlayStation. Even though I like both consoles, I just prefer playing on PlayStation because the majority of my friends have PlayStation. So, I mean, I have Xbox, so I prefer playing on the Xbox over the PlayStation. But there's obviously games that are exclusive to PlayStation. Um, so I have both, and I'm not like I'm team this and I'm right. There's pros and cons to both. I personally didn't care for the UI in the PlayStation 4. I don't like the interface at all, and I like what that looks like. Lewis, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping by. I know it's probably late where you are. Thank you guys so much. Xbox has no library. I mean, it definitely has a library. It may not be the library of games that you like, but there is literally um, there's literally a library uh, right here. You know, if I can actually go to it. God damn it! What the actual fuck is going on here? Is my other controller bugging out? That shit is literally skipping store. What kind of extra credit? But yeah, this shit is moving super fast. Why are you bugging out like that, Playboy? Let me see if I can just turn this controller off. Can I turn that off? No, bro. What is going on with this shit? What? Y'all seeing this right now, bro? This shit is bugging. What is going on? This is great. Y'all seeing this shit, right? It's literally freaking the fuck out, bro. I think your leaking controller is buggy. Might be compatibility with controllers. See if there's an update for it. Ooh, you're right. Let's see. Where would I go? Settings, maybe. Um, It won't. It actually won't go sideways. It actually won't go sideways. Look at that shit. It's just ah. Let's see. That's so weird. It goes sideways on the bottom. That's weird. Okay. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Really? What? Yeah. Uh... This shit is great, bro. I really can't even go to devices and connections. There we go. Okay. Bruh. I just want to go. No. Uh. Bruh, this is like the hardest shit I've ever needed to do. Oh, you son of a bitch. Jesus. Y'all see that, bro? He said, you probably have drift and use the D-pad. I actually don't. Elite controller, cool. What is going on with this? Updating. Okay, cool. Maybe applying update. All right, let's see. Let's see if this will actually fix it. That shit said. That shit is crazy. No updates needed. You a bitch ass lie. Y'all saw that? It's got to be like a sensitivity thing or something. It's got to be. Like that doesn't even make any sense, right? Who am I? You know who I am. Don't act like you're not impressed. He said restart it. I'm downloading it, bro. Da, da, Turn the other controller back on. We'll turn this one off. This one's on some extra credit. I can't even turn it off. Turn off controller, you hoe. Jesus, yes, that shit is crazy. You pay $1,000 for this controller. Shame. I mean, that's the older one. It's not even the newer one. Just unplug the battery pack. Can I show the back? Yeah, yes, I can. Let me just make sure that we are not going to unplug some stuffs. All right, here we go. Back of the system. The back of the back. I mean, right now, it's just mad cool, guys. Like, it's cool and it's quiet as shit. Like, I'm right on it. Like, you can't even hear it. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. And I was saying this shit too, guys. The fan is not green. It's the circles have paint in them, and because there's a divot in this like this, each circle has green at a different height, and it makes it actually look like there's a green circle there, but it's not. That is called design. That is called design. But I'm right on the fan. You cannot hear this shit at all. It's quiet, quiet. Um, but yeah, the fan is in there. The fan is black, right? See that fan spinning? But the vents themselves, the little holes here, have the green on them. So when you come at an angle, you see the actual circle. It's actually really clever. That is clever, guys. I'm just saying. That's clever. It's pretty clever. That is called design. Period. I know people are like, "Oh, well, it's not as flamboyant as the PS5." And you're right. It's definitely understated for sure. He said on rest mode. I mean, it's installing shit right now, so it's definitely not on rest. So it's definitely installing shit at the moment. Look at that guy. I know that guy. He looked like a damn snitch. Let's see. Look at that. 39%, guys. We're kicking it, bro. That fucking Australian internet is killing things, bro. I was worried when I heard Valhalla was at 30 frames a second. What? He said Xbox suck controller already broken. What do you mean? This is the original controller that I had with my Xbox One X. So I just paired it. So it's probably some weird glitchy shit that's going on with it. I wouldn't put it past it. But that weird shit was going on was not with this controller that came with the Series X. This is with the older Pro controller. So just for the ones that are wanting to talk shit about stuff, like, you know, oh, it's ready to start, huh? I don't believe it. It's gonna be like, hey, we kind of got some of the game installed. You want to try it? Let's see what's going on. It says it's ready to start. What do you think? You think we should try it? Should we attempt? Should we attempt, guys? Should we attempt? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Should we attempt it? Should we attempt it? My man said, is the Xbox out already? I thought it came out tomorrow. I live in Australia, so it is out today here. But should we attempt this? I'm gonna attempt and see if it'll actually do it. Because probably like it's not downloaded already. Look at that blue screen, girl. You looking sexy, sexy. Hell yeah. Look at that. That looks like a whole lot of nothing. All right. Okay. 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 We got claptrap on here. Let's see how long this shit takes. Let's see how long it takes, guys. Holy shit. Oh, chill. Chill. Wow. What, bro? Chill. Hold on. Time out, bro. It's ready to go right now. I don't think you guys have seen it run on the Xbox One X, but this is way faster. Like, that was crazy. Yo. I'm actually confused. I'm confused right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually mad confused right now, bro. That's actually crazy. I don't know if it'll play though because it doesn't have all the other stuff installed in the game yet. So I'm probably gonna be missing stuff. Um, yeah, bro, that SSD is crazy, bro. Bro, I don't have GTA 5 installed yet though, my guy. I'm gonna have to download it, and it's still downloading this game. I'm glad for you. You seem really funny, and bro, I'm just weird, my guy. I'm weird. I'm super weird. But can it run my can it run but can it run Minecraft? Maybe. I am getting a PS5. I won't be able to do that right off top because this I just bought. I have a iPhone 12 Pro Max coming and a 12 Mini coming for review that I paid for. So there's a lot of money just floating around right now, you know. So I'm gonna hold off on the PlayStation 5 until it makes more sense. Um, pre-order it. Going early in the morning. Hey, what do you want Xbox to add? I mean, honestly, I don't know. I don't know because I'm not a hardcore gamer like that, right? I'm doing this for you guys that have questions about it, so you guys I can at least show you as much as I can, you know. Um, I game mad casual. I play certain games and then I'm cool. Like I'll stream a couple of games, but I'm not like a hardcore gamer like a lot of you probably are. So I don't want to act like I am, but let's. I mean, I'll try to play it. I'm not sure if it's going to because I'm missing DLCs that haven't been installed yet. So just so you guys are aware that's what's going down right now. So yeah, Jesus Christ, this is fast. Holy shit, guys, this is crazy. Could test split screen on both controllers as well. Guys, this is wild. This is actually really crazy. Let me see. It's so weird playing because I don't play on a big screen like this. I play on a monitor, so it's actually really weird being this close to it and doing this shit. It's actually really strange, bro. You might corrupt your save playing without everything installed. All right, well let me exit this thing then. Let me just go. Let me just close this out and just quit this thing. We're just gonna quit it because I don't want to do that. I appreciate that, by the way. Um, you should notice the input lag is so much better than the M. I mean, possibly. Um, I definitely want to play it on. I definitely want to play it on like an actual, like my actual monitor setup and actually see. Am I getting Valhalla? I might. I'm not 100% sure if I am though. To be honest with you, it just doesn't seem like a much different game than Odyssey. Like to be honest with you, like I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna buy a new game, I kind of just want to buy Cyberpunk to keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure. Should I get Valhalla? Buy Bright Memory has crazy graphics. It's only 4 gigs. Oh, chill. What's that sounds dope. Watch Dogs looks better than AC. Oh yeah, Watch Dogs. Let me see. See, I'm so used to grabbing that controller. Mm, movies. Westworld. That show is fire. I need to watch West. I need to finish watching it. I watched the first season and the second season I didn't finish. Like a moron. I know, guys. I know. I know. Don't don't be that pissed off at me, my guy. Should I get Yakuza? Gears Tactics. Let me see. Let's go to search real quick. Ultimate Edition. Blah 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 blah. What we got? What's going on here, blood? And yes, I know the pricing is probably like what $169. It's in Australia, so don't freak out. Don't freak out. We want to see monitor gameplay reaction. I know. I need once I have it set up in the studio, I'll definitely do another situation for sure. I mean, honestly, bro, the biggest improvement so far I haven't been able to really test out yet. And I started to keep it 1,000 just because I'm still downloading shit, so it's gonna take some time. So I don't want to sit here and gas shit up like that. Um, I think once I get to play it and once it's installed in my space, we'll have a better idea. Because again, having this in the actual space that I have in my studio, it's going to be testing a lot with heat. That's going to be put to the test. That's going to be to the test as well. So, do you like racing games? I love racing games. Driving games are my favorite games to play. They're just really boring to stream. But yeah, so I won't get 4K. I bought the wrong monitor. I mean, look, I don't know if 4K is something that you need necessarily. You may want it, but I don't know if it's a necessity. You know what I mean? So it just depends for you, I guess. Um, but yeah, but so far I'm liking the aesthetic a lot. I like that it's not super big. It's not big at all. So I like that. It looks good in an actual setup. Let me pull back and show you guys what it looks like next to an actual TV. Keep in mind that this is not how I would set my shit up. It would not be terribly cable managed like this, but at least you guys can get an idea of what it would look like next to a TV set, kind of in a modern format. So at least you kind of have an idea of what it would look like. But yeah, that's kind of what it looked like next to a TV. So it doesn't look too big. It actually looks fairly reserved, which I like. I like the minimalistic design. As you can tell, my shit is minimalistic as shit. So that's just kind of my aesthetic. Even the rest of my house is minimalistic, right? So like super minimalistic. So it's not, this fits my situation much more than like, let's say a PS5, right? And I think that's the thing that I was saying before with the PS5 is I'm not saying it's ugly. It just doesn't fit the aesthetic of my house. Even like in my space here, my space is mad clean. Like it's just really simple. So I try to keep things simple like that. And yeah, I feel like for that, I'm not sure if the PS5 um, fits the aesthetic. It just looks too, it just stands out too much for my liking. But I'm going to end up getting it anyways. It's just not necessarily at the top of my list of priorities. So that's just kind of where I'm at with it. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing because that's going to take probably another 30 minutes to download. Let me know if you guys want me to go live again when we have some games on here so we can test them out for you guys because I can get this set up probably in the next couple hours and come back live if you guys really want me to. So let me know in the chat now. And then if you guys haven't subbed, man, consider subscribing so you guys don't miss it. So let me know. Frozen say, yes, please. I got you for sure. Cool. And also, let me know if, on the video, I'll leave this video as a video. Let me know in the comments what games you want me to download so I can have them ready to go. So when we do another live, you guys can see real time what it looks like, how it works, all of that. So yeah, but yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will catch you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys so much, bro.